Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is a lidded box, and I have done lidded boxes before a couple of times, but I've never done a rectangular one. And it was fun and games coming up with the measurements for this one because I wanted to use cardstock wisely, but I wanted to get quite high, quite a tall box. So this is 3 inches tall, which is 7.5 centimetres tall. I'm going to show you how to make it. So you need a piece of cardstock that measures 9 by 8 inches for the bottom. Now I've already scored this, but that's because I waffled and chatted too much and then made an error on the next part, so I'm not going to rescore, but I will show you how to score it. So 9 by 8, which is 22.5 by 20 centimetres, and you score it at the 3-inch mark on all 4 sides. So you just keep rotating around, scoring at 3, scoring at 3, scoring at 3, which is 7.5 centimetres, and that means that the height of the box all the way around is 3 inches, which is 7.5 centimetres. The second part you need is 6 1/16 of an inch by 5 1/16 of an inch, and that's how the lid slides on and off easily, nice and simply. And this time we're going to score it at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides, which is 4 centimetres. And again, this will give us the same dimensions for the side of the top of the box, but it will still keep that rectangle in the middle, which is obviously what you want because of the shape of it. So moving the scoring tool out of the way, and bringing our little pretty box back in, fold on all your score lines and burnish them because we want a nice crisp finish to this lovely box. All of those, and then this one as well. And then start cutting. So I'm going to get my big scissors. Now we need this so that the 3 matching squares are at the bottom because we want the box to fold in so that these sides fold onto there, because obviously there's too much to fold that direction. So you go straight up, notch in, doesn't matter how much, big chunk, little chunk, doesn't matter, and then chop some off. So it's similar to other lidded boxes that I've made, if you've watched those tutorials. And there are a few varieties I've done. I've even done one with an acetate lid as well. That was back at Christmas time. And then the same on the opposite side. Chop some more off. Oh, I nearly went to cut that out completely then. That wouldn't be good. So that's that bit, all of those bits gone. And then on this one, exactly the same. So cut in, chop a bit off, and that would be the cat, Fennel. She's come to visit. She likes to get in my videos these days. Yes, there you go, she's telling you she does. So keep cutting around. And we can start putting the box together. So I'm going to put the bottom of the box. I would recommend sticky strip or liquid glue to stick a box. When it's card to card, you want something, so I'm just pulling my sleeves up, you want something sturdy and strong. I'm going to use snail just because it's a bit quicker on the video, but it will obviously show you where to put it. So these bits that we've hacked and chopped into, these are the bits you put your adhesive onto, and then that's what you fold up. And because we've cut those bits out, as you can see there, this one will fit in, and it doesn't matter if they overlap slightly, they might do. Oops. Just a tiny bit. It's okay, it will still close okay. It's not like when you're doing a square box and you've got great thick layers of card, or when you're doing a square lidded box. This is absolutely fine. So there you go, that's that bit done. This part, before I put it together, I want to put the designer series paper on, and I've got them here. Ooh, and I've got them caught up in my scraps that I've just cut off. I have got, for the lid, you need one piece that's 2 3/4 by 1 3/4, which is 3.5 by 4.5. That's going to go on there. 2 for the ends, which are 1 1/4 by 1 3/4, 2 of those, And then for these parts here, 2 that are 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. But I will put all of the measurements on my blog and directions and details and everything there. And the shop links, obviously, because, you know, I'd like people to come and buy. My snail's just run out. Let's get another. It's a jolly good job I craft. I film in exactly the same place that I actually physically craft, because at least I know all my stuff is to hand. When your snail runs out in the middle of a video. So all of those parts there. And then the last one. There we go. And then build up the box. So again, these tabs. And then again, fold them all round, same as we did before. And then that will slip nicely over the top, just nicely. It will fall off gently, but it's not going to fall off. And then the little bit of stamping on the top, I've got my very favourite thank you stamp set. I love this one, I love it so much. I use it all the time. My customers will know that they regularly get these when I send them all their thank you cards. But I love it, it's such a beautiful set. And I've got this sort of sketchy thank you so much. Already prepped on my block. Matching perfect pen ink. And I use this matches our 1-inch square punch perfectly. And then you can use the postage label, punch around it. But actually this time I'm using my circular, my favourite circular duo. 1 1/4, 1 3/8 of an inch. And I love those. Can you tell I love a lot of Stampin' Up stuff? Pop that one out and sponge up the edges. And then I've got some more Sahara sand, and so with a bigger circle, punch one of those. And then I'm going to have dimensionals, one on the back of this one so I can lift this up. Oh, there she is, right outside the door. One there. I've already cut my flowers and rolled them. If you want to know how to do them and how to get this lovely squished out effect, go and have a look at my Ultimate Party Week projects. I showed them in there a couple of times. But this is the die that you use, and it's brilliant. And actually, it's a really good price as well. So I'm going to pop these on. You need liquid glue for these. They're already prepped. So liquid glue on there. Bring it on there and hold it for a few seconds. And then the white one. And then on this lovely perfect plum one. So just hold those in place for a few seconds, and then the little greeting down here on the top. And that is gorgeous, and these are probably not completely set yet, so I will gently bring them into view. And that's my lidded box. I'll take the lid off this one again. It's lovely. It's a good size. It's 3 by 2 by 2, which is 7.5 by 5 by 5 centimetres. Great size box. And I hope you like it. And I hope you like that it's unusual in that it's a rectangular lidded box. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and hope to see you soon. Bye.